It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Baden, the official ball of you.
Our communities need those who grew up in them to show them the way forward. I want to be the local leader that I needed when I was growing up. My name is Tamara Demery. I grew up on the south side of Chicago with my grandma and 6 of my sisters. They made sure that I was able to find my passion. And that's how I discovered basketball and how I found my voice. Through my work with Nike, I started volunteering to work with kids. I tried to create a moment to have a positive conversation to guide them forward. Playing basketball growing up meant uniting the community with something everyone loved. Today, I still use hoops to build a family with the kids I work with and help my community find healing through sport. I want to be the hero that I didn't have when I was growing up. It's on all of us to help the community we came from.
We are Northwest Plus Credit Union. We're different than banks. We are a not-for-profit financial cooperative. That means we're owned by our members, not by out-of-state investors. We opened our first location in 1939 in Everett. Today, anyone who lives, works, or worships in Washington can be a member. Expect more. Experience local. Check out Northwest Plus Credit Union today.
Patrick, Jake from State Farm, explain this bundling thing again.
All right, Coach Reed. Let's say these fries are your car, right? And
And this burger is your home.
Okay.
it can be more affordable if you bundle them together.
Kind of like a combo meal.
Kind of like a combo meal.
Explain it again with those nuggies.
Bundling, just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
IRG Physical and Hand Therapy is the Northwest premier physical and hand therapy group, with over 35 clinics located throughout the Puget Sound area and multiple located throughout Everett. There is an IRG clinic located in a neighborhood near you. Our neighborhood clinics provide compassionate and individualized care in a friendly environment. The clinics use the latest techniques and technologies to achieve exceptional results. Head to irgpt.com to schedule your free movement screen today.
Guys, listen up. This entire season boils down to one word.
Bundle home and auto.
But that's 4 words.
Not if you bundle them.
Bundling, just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We are Northwest Plus Credit Union. We're different than banks. We are a not-for-profit financial cooperative. That means we're owned by our members, not by out-of-state investors. We opened our first location in 1939 in Everett. Today, anyone who lives, works, or worships in Washington can be a member. Expect more. Experience local. Check out Northwest Plus Credit Union today.
I'm using my voice for representation. I'm Black, I'm Muslim, I'm a woman. My name is Fatria Mohammed, and I'm the founder of the Muslim Women's Summer Basketball League. I was born in Oromia and came to Canada when I was 10. I didn't even know the language yet, but my PE teacher encouraged me to play basketball. I fell in love with hoops. Toronto is so diverse and multicultural. I want to offer that space of inclusivity to other girls too, even when they are the only hijabi on the court. The culture of basketball, the togetherness, the sisterhood are the reasons I chose sport management as a career. We will show the world Muslim women are strong and powerful. We will bring down stereotypes as we build up our game. Women supporting women is what's going to push us further in life.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome to Funco Field at Everett Memorial Stadium for today's NWAC North Doubleheader baseball game featuring the Tritons of Edmonds College and your Everett Trojans. Today's games are being streamed live on the Everett Trojans Athletics YouTube page, along with live stats on the Trojan website, athletics.everettcc.edu. Be sure to tell your friends at home so they don't miss any of the action. Michael Ghost is doing the play-by-play. Everett Community College encourages you as a fan to enjoy the competition, cheer the athletes, and respect those involved. Good sportsmanship is at the core of competition, and we ask that you refrain from using foul language and derogatory remarks directed at student-athletes, umpires, and other fans. Failure to adhere to this responsibility may be the cause for removal from the field. Thank you. And now, let's meet the visitors from Edmonds College. Batting first, playing left field, Logan Blank. Batting second, playing shortstop, Cole Marowski. Batting third, back catcher, Blake Conrad. Batting fourth, playing right field, Chance Dowdy. Batting fifth, playing second base, Levi Joyce. Batting sixth, Designated hitter, Mike Snyder. Batting 7, playing first base, Matt Capel. Batting 8, playing third base, Chris Rogers. Batting 9th, playing center field, Cole Watterson. And on the mound for the Tritons, Will Franklin. Triton assistant coaches are Hayden Hastings, Casey Mitchell, Nate Sadler, Ron Amore, and the head coach, Brooks Roy. At this time, fans, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem. And now, your Everett Trojans. Leading off from Lake Stevens High School, playing center field, Holland Baziso. Batting second from Bothell High School, playing first base, Jonah Stoll. Batting third from Sunset High School in Beaverton, Oregon, the catcher, Nate Davis. Batting fourth from Kalama High School, the designated hitter, Keaton Fisher. Batting fifth from Jackson High School, playing second base, Micah Coleman. Batting sixth from Chihuahua High School, playing right field, Isaac Code. Batting seventh from Jackson High School, playing third base, Carson Burns. Batting eighth from Blaine High School, playing shortstop, Axel Pulse. Batting ninth from Arlington High School, playing left field, Cooper McBride. And on the mound for the Trojans from Lake Stevens High School, Wyatt Queen. The Trojans are assisted by associate head coach Ezra Lucina, infield coach Peyton Cordova Smith, hitting coach Eli Consker, pitching coach Colby Neely, and the catching coach Diego Altamirano. And the head coach in his second year, Keith Hessler. The umpires this afternoon behind home plate, John Campbell, who's also the crew chief. First base, Gary Coy, and third base, Thomas Purchase. And now, let's play baseball.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Ghost back in the booth with you. We've got a couple of baseball games scheduled. We're going to waste no time getting underway here with the game one of our doubleheader as the clouds are threatening.
Left field, Logan Blank.
So Logan Blank starting things off for Edmonds. Blank from Newport High School. First pitch to Blank is taken outside for ball one. Out on the mound for the Trojans is Wyatt Queen getting the start in game one. freshman righty from Lake Stevens High School. Second pitch, outside as well. Count goes 2-0. Backing him up behind the plate is Nate Davis. Count goes 2-1. First, second, and third are Shull, Coleman, and Burns. Pulse out and short. Outfield left to right, McBride, Bazizo, and Hogue. That one misses for ball 3. Count goes 3-1 on the leadoff hitter. Queen set, the 3-1 pitch. Outside corner for strike 2, and he works the count full. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Blank goes down swinging.
We have a correction on batting 7th for the Tritons. Playing first baseman Luke Morawski.
One
batting
down.
Second, the shortstop Cole Morawski.
That'll bring Cole Morawski up to the plate. Conrad warming up on deck. He'll be followed by Doty, Joyce, Snyder, Luke Morawski, Rogers, and Watterson coming up. First pitch to the first Morawski is taken for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch, swung on, fly ball, foul but playable, maybe, right up against the screen. Shull makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third, the catcher Blake Conrad.
2 down, brings Conrad up to the plate. Conrad from San Marcos, California. First pitch, taken for strike 1. Queen set, and the 0-1 pitch. Inside corner for strike 2. Quickly 0-2 on Conrad. 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. Count will stay 0-2. A little bit of a damp day if you're going to join us in person. Bundle up. Bring something with a hood, maybe a bumper chute. Maybe bring something to throw down on the seat because they're all a little damp. Looper, that's going to be a base hit into right field. So Conrad on with a single. That's going to bring Doty up to the plate.
Batting fourth, playing right field, Chance Dowdy.
Chance Dowdy, from River Ridge High School in Lacey. Queen set. That one's taken for strike 1. Rained quite hard on us just before the ball game, but they were able to get the tarps off and get everything prepared. Hoping it stays dry for a while. 0-1 pitch, a little high for ball 1. Count is even. You can see the rain falling to the east here towards the mountains. The mountains are completely hidden by the clouds and the rain. So far, we're still in a pocket of dry. Check swing. Taken for ball 2. Count goes 2-1 on Dowdy. Queen gets his sign. And the pitch. Count evens up 2-2. Two-two pitch. Check swing, outside corner. No! They're going to appeal over to first. Say he does not go around, so the count is full, 3-2 on Dowdy. Queen is set, 3-2 pitch, runner goes, swing and a miss, strike 3, and Dowdy goes down swinging. One runner stranded out there. Head to the bottom of the first. No score. We'll be right back.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We would like to thank Baden for supplying the official game balls in the Northwest Athletic Conference. Baden is committed to developing and producing the highest quality of products in sport and is driven by what is right for the athletes. Baden, perform better.
Edmonds coming into town, 10-6, sitting in second place in the NWAC North. Trojans are that team in first with 14-2 conference record. They've got 4 against Edmonds and 4 against Skagit to wrap up the regular conference season. Out on the mound for Edmonds is Will Franklin, right-handed redshirt sophomore from Glacier Peak High School. He's backed up behind the plate by Blake Conrad. First, second, and third is Luke Morawski, Joyce, and Rogers. Cole Morawski at short, and the outfield left to right is Blank, Watterson, and Doty. Bazizo is going to lead things off for the Trojans, followed by Shull and Davis. Fisher in cleanup, then Coleman, Hogue, Burns, Pulse, and McBride wrapping up your lineup for game number 1 today. Crossing our fingers we can get 2 of them in. We're going to get as much baseball as we can in between the raindrops. Late in the season, no time to waste. We got to get some baseball in. Franklin finishing up his warm-up. One more. And we are ready to get underway.
Leading off, playing center field, Colin Bazizo.
Colin Bazizo leading off, freshman from Lake Stevens. Steps in, batting from the left. Facing Franklin, the righty out on the mound. And the first pitch to Bazizo, taken for strike 1. Franklin spends a lot of time out there in between pitches. 0-1 misses low and outside for ball 1. Count evens up at 1 apiece. The 1-1 pitch. Fly ball into left field. Looking like it's going to be right along the line. Snagged out there by Blank for out number 1. If it dropped, I think it would have been a fair ball.
Playing first base,
Jonah Shull stepping up. Right-handed sophomore from Bothell. First pitch is taken, a little low inside for ball 1. Davis warming up on deck for the Trojans. One-0 pitch. Fly ball into right field, might have a chance to drop, and it does, just out of reach of Morawski. On with a single is Shull. So 1 on, 1 down, that's going to bring Davis up to the plate.
Very good, catcher,
Nate Davis, switch hitting freshman from Sunset High School in Beaverton, Oregon, batting from the left. Brings Fisher up on deck. First pitch to Davis, taken for a strike. Shull walks his lead out at first. Franklin set. And the pitch. Misses for ball one. Count evens up 1-1 on Davis. Franklin set. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Count goes to 1-2. Trojans have a couple on schedule tomorrow down in Edmonds that they were supposed to play yesterday, but it was just a little bit too wet. So yesterday's game got pushed to Tuesday. If you're free, Trojans would love to have you travel just to the south. Throw to first, not in time. And head on over and catch a couple of games down there as well as here. Those are going to be at 4 and 7 o'clock. So 4 o'clock first pitch for game one down at Edmonds Community College. Another throw over to first is not in time. Shull diving back with plenty of time. Franklin set, 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. Joyce is up with it, throws it to short to get the lead off for the lead runner. No chance for the double play over at first, so Davis on with a fielder's choice. 2 down, and that'll bring Fisher up to the plate. Keaton Fisher, DH for game one today. Sophomore from Kalama. Batting left, throws from the right. Throw over to first. Plenty of time. Davis walks his lead right back out. Foul ball, strike one. Coleman warming up on deck now. Oh, 1 pitch. Taken for strike two. Count 0-2 on Fisher. Expect Franklin to try and get him to chase one here. See if he does that or if he comes right back. Swing and a miss. He does, and that'll retire the side. So Trojans leave one stranded out at first. Headed to the top of the second inning, no score.
We are Northwest Plus Credit Union. We're different than banks. We are a not-for-profit financial cooperative. That means we're owned by our members, not by out-of-state investors. We opened our first location in 1939 in Everett. Today, anyone who lives, works, or worships in Washington can be a member. Expect more. Experience local. Check out Northwest Plus Credit Union today.
IRG Physical and Hand Therapy is the Northwest premier physical and hand therapy group, with over 35 clinics located throughout the Puget Sound area and multiple located throughout Everett. There is an IRG clinic located in a neighborhood near you. Our neighborhood clinics provide compassionate and individualized care in a friendly environment. The clinics use the latest techniques and technologies to achieve exceptional results. Head to irgpt.com to schedule your free movement screen today.
Top of the second inning, no score. It's going to be 5, 6, 7 coming up for Edmonds. Joyce Snyder and Luke Morawski on the way. Queen getting his last warm-up throws in. And we're ready to get underway. Levi Joyce, freshman from Eastlake High School. Steps up, batting from the left. First pitch to Joyce, Taken outside, ball one. Still drive into the second inning. Fingers crossed. Misses, low and away. Ball two. Umpire asked for something adjusted over at the Edmonds dugout. I think something may have been out into foul territory. It's been cleaned up. 2-0 pitch taken for strike one. Count goes to 2-1 on Joyce. Swing and a miss, strike two. Count evens up 2-2. Queen set. A little bit of sun coming out. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. Coleman's up with it. Throw to first is in plenty of time for out number one.
Batting six, designated hitter Mike Snyder.
Brings Michael Snyder up to the plate. Redshirt sophomore from West Seattle High School. Snyder ready with a little bounce there. Takes the first pitch for strike one. Borowski warming up on deck. 0-1 pitch. Fly ball into center field. Bezizzo's running at it. At the track, he makes a catch for out number two. Two downs, going to bring Luke Borowski up to the plate.
Luke Borowski.
Luke Borowski from Eastlake High School, a freshman lefty. First pitch to Borowski, a swing and a foul back. Starts out 0-1. Sun peeking through a little bit again, trying to dry things out a little. Just misses outside. Count is even 1-1. One pitch. Inside corner for strike two. Queen goes 1-2 on Borowski. And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Borowski goes down on strikes, and the Tritons go down to 1-2-3 in the top of the second. Headed to the bottom of the inning, still no score.
Most people want their dreams to happen right now. They want to achieve everything overnight. But if a dream can come true that quickly, it's probably not that much of a dream. I know, I'm just a kid. I know my dream is crazy. But I know I'm going to be an overnight success. Even if it takes 10 years.
Got a mountain to climb or a hill to walk up, either way it'll cost you. So I'm going for the big thing.
Headed to the bottom of the second, no score. 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up for the Trojans. Coleman, Hogue, and Burns on the way up. Franklin back out on the mound, finishing up his warm-ups. Weatherman being favorable to us so far. Coming up on 20 minutes since we started here. Nothing falling just yet.
Bottom of the second inning, batting fifth and playing second base.
Coleman leading off here in the bottom of the second. Micah from Henry M. Jackson High School, freshman right-hander. Taken for strike one. Franklin set. Little step and the pitch. Misses outside. Count evens up 1-1 on Coleman. One pitch. Low and in, bounces away. Count will go 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Ground ball to short. Borowski's up with it. Throw to first is in time. Coleman is out number one.
Isaac, right field. Isaac Hogue.
Isaac Hogue coming up from Chiawana High School. Sophomore, bats left, hits right. Joins us from Pasco. Franklin set, and the first pitch. Fouled off behind us. Hogue starts out 0-1. Franklin set, the 0-1 pitch. Misses the outside corner. Count evens up 1-1 on Hogue. Burns warming up on deck. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball, left field. Everybody running at it and getting to it just in time is Blank. Makes the catch on a dead run out there in left field for 2 outs. That's going to bring Carson Burns up.
Carson Burns.
Sophomore righty from Jackson High School. Joins us from Bothell. First pitch to Burns. Outside corner for strike one. Pulse out warming up on deck. He'd like to get a chance here in the second. The 0-1 pitch. Foul back. Count goes 0-2 on Burns. Pitch. Check swing. Strike three called. Burns goes down on strike, so Trojans are 1-2-3 in the bottom of the second. Head to the top of the third. Still no score.
I chose Everett Community College because I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, and we are all first-generation students. All my sisters came here, so I'm following in their footsteps to pursue higher education while saving money. My advice to others would be to be proud for considering a community college, especially Everett Community College, because it's a beautiful, diverse, and inclusive campus that is really worth attending. Take your next step at everettcc.edu.
Patrick, Jake from State Farm, explain this bundling thing again.
All right, Coach Reed. Let's say these fries are your car, right? And
And this burger is your home.
Okay.
it can be more affordable if you bundle them together.
Kind of like a combo meal.
Kind of like a combo meal.
Explain it again with those nuggies.
Bundling, just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm.
Moving on to the third inning. No score here at Everett Memorial. It's going to be the 8 and 9 hitters coming up for the Tritons, and then back to the top of the order with Rogers, Watterson, and Blank on the way. Queen done with his warm-up, and we are ready to go.
Leading off in top of the third inning and batting eighth. Playing third base, Chris Rogers.
Chris Rogers, right-handed sophomore from Sprague High School in Salem, Oregon. Queen's pitch. Foul straight back, strike one. No action in either bullpen, of course, with both of these pitchers looking to be on a groove so far. A couple innings into this one. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing. And they say he went around. Count 0-2 on Rogers. The 0-2 pitch. Outside for ball one. Count goes to 1-2. Queen set. The 1-2 pitch. Just misses outside again. Count evens up 2-2 on Rogers. And the 2-2 pitch. Right down Broadway for strike three. Rogers goes down on strikes to lead off the third inning. One down. Number 9 hitter Watterson coming up to the plate.
Playing center field, Cole Watterson.
Cole Watterson from Skyview High School in Smithville, Utah. Right-handed redshirt freshman. Blank warming up on deck. Back at the top of the order. Watterson shows bunt, pulls it back, and takes the pitch for strike one. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. So Queen quickly 2 strikes on Watterson. And the 0-2 pitch. A little bit up and away. Count goes to 1-2. Queen gets a sign. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Another strikeout for Queen. We've got 2 down here in the third. Back to the top of the order we go with Blank coming back up. First pitch taken for ball one. One 0 pitch. Right in there for strike one. Count evens up 1-1. One pitch. Checks his swing, takes it for ball two. Count goes 2-1. Queen set, the 2-1 pitch. Just a little high for ball three. 3-1. And the 3-1 pitch to Blank. Fly ball into center field. Pizzizo will play that one on a hop. So Blank gets the second base hit for Edmonds. And they've got a runner on first here in the third.
Cole Murawski.
Cole Murawski at the plate. From Eastlake High School, freshman. First pitch to Murawski. Taking a little low for ball one. Queen set. 1-0 pitch. Strike one. Count evens up 1-1 on Murawski. Throw over to first. Blank just in time. diving back under the tag. Queen set. Throw over to first again. And just back in time. That is so close over there. Maybe third tries the charm. Queen set. And we're going to get a pitch. Ground ball to second, or to short. Pulse with it. Throw over to second is in time. Route number 3, that'll retire the side. So nobody comes in to score. Headed to the bottom of the third. 1 hit in the inning. Still no score.
We are Northwest Plus Credit Union. We're different than banks. We are a not-for-profit financial cooperative. That means we're owned by our members, not by out-of-state investors. We opened our first location in 1939 in Everett. Today, anyone who lives, works, or worships in Washington can be a member. Expect more. Experience local. Check out Northwest Plus Credit Union today.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
Weatherman updated again, saying we're going to get at least another half an hour here before we have to worry about a little shower. Headed to the bottom of the third, still no score. It's going to be the 8-9 hitters, and the top of the order coming up for the Trojans. Pulse, McBride, and Bazizo on the way. Axel Pulse coming up. Freshman switch hitter from from Blaine High School. Batting from the left, facing the righty out there on the mound. If you tuned in for Trojan basketball, Axel was our camera person and producer for our basketball webcast. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. One-0 pitch. Swing, ground ball, snagged by Morawski. Makes the throw. Covering at first is Franklin, and they're able to get the out. One down here in the bottom of the third.
Playing left field, Cooper McBride.
Cooper McBride coming up to the plate. Freshman lefty from Arlington High School. Top of the order with Bazizo warming up on deck. Franklin gets a sign, and the first pitch to McBride. Taken for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Swing, got a tiny little piece of that for strike 1. Got evens up 1-1 on McBride. Inside for ball 2. Got us 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Holds off on ball 3. Count goes to 3-1 on McBride. 3-1 pitch. Ground ball, second. Underhand throw to first is in time for out number 2. So 2 down, and we're back to the top of the order with Bazizo coming back up. Franklin set. First pitch to Bazizo. Bounces in for ball 1. Scholl warming up on deck. The 1-0 pitch. Fly ball foul. That's going to be unplayable. Lands about 3 rows deep in the bleachers down there. Count is even at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Foul tip. Count goes to 1-2. Franklin has to go through the signs again. It's one he likes this time, and the 1-2 pitch. High for ball 2. Count evens up 2-2 on Bazizo. Two pitch. Foul back. Count will stay even at 2-2. Franklin gets a sign. And the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to short, or to second, pardon me. Snag there. Throw pulls Murawski to the limit, but he managed to keep a toe on the bag for out number 3, so that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down in the third, headed to the top of the fourth, and still no score.
We are Northwest Plus Credit Union. We're different than banks. We are a not-for-profit financial cooperative. That means we're owned by our members, not by out-of-state investors. We opened our first location in 1939 in Everett. Today, anyone who lives, works, or worships in Washington can be a member. Expect more. Experience local. Check out Northwest Plus Credit Union today.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
On to the fourth inning. In between innings, the umpires had a little meeting out there to discuss the possibility of obstruction of the runner over at first, but they ruled that the play stands. So going to the top of the fourth, it's going to be 3-4-5 coming up for the Tritons. Conrad, Dowdy, and Joyce on the way. Back out on the mound for the Trojans once again is Wyatt Queen. Both pitchers today in a bit of a groove. Tritons, no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Everett, no runs on 1 hit, no errors. These two teams chewing through the innings here on a damp Monday afternoon. Conrad up at the plate, and Queen's first pitch to him. It's taken for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Ball one, count evens up, 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Right on the outside corner for strike two. Count goes to 1-2. One-two pitch. Ground ball down the third base line. Fair. Burns makes the long throw, and it's just in time. 1 up, 1 down. That's going to bring Dowdy up to the plate. First pitch to Dowdy, taken for strike one. Queen set, the 0-1 pitch, taken for strike two. So quickly 0-2 on Dowdy. Joyce warming up on deck for the Tritons. The 0-2, fouled back. Count will stay 0-2. Oh-2 pitch again. Fly ball into left center. Running on it is Bazzizo and sliding in to make the catch. Bazzizo on his horse comes in to get that one. 2 down now. That'll bring Joyce up to the plate.
Levi Joyce.
Joyce steps up. Base is empty. 2 down here in the top of the fourth. Foul back for strike one. Queen set, the 0-1 pitch. Misses, a little low for ball one. Count goes even, 1-1 on Joyce. That one skips in for ball two. Count goes 2-1 now. Two-one pitch. Fly ball left field. Going foul, but playable as McBride's able to get there. Make the catch for out number 3. That'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Bases left empty. Headed to the bottom of the 4th inning. No score.
What makes a name? You might think it's the game winners or the highlights, but the foundation is ours. Sacrifice and failure. Thousands of reps. Did you think it was easy? The work behind this name will make it echo forever.
Headed to the bottom of the 4th inning. 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up for the Trojans. Shaw, Davis, and Fisher on the way. No score here in the bottom of the 4th. 3 hits between the two clubs. As we got a little bit of a pitcher's duel going on, ladies and gentlemen. Shaw's going to come up, see if he can break that up. Shull steps in. Franklin getting his sign. And the first pitch to the bottom of the fourth. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. And the 0-1 pitch. Low for ball one. Count evens up 1-1. Davis warming up on deck for the Trojans. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two. Count goes 1-2. Franklin set. The 1-2 pitch. High foul ball down the right field line. Might be playable. Nobody's going to get to that one. Dowdy had the best chance at it. It was about 4 steps ahead of him still. So the count is 1-2 on Shull. Jonah steps back in. Franklin gets the sign. And the 1-2 pitch. Line shot right up the middle and just going to be out of reach of Murawski. So on with a base hit is Shull. Leadoff single, bottom of the fourth inning. That'll bring Davis up to the plate. So the Trojans with 2 hits to match Edmonds' 2 now. Davis steps up. Franklin takes a look over at first and is set. Outside corner for strike one. Throw to first. Not in time. Franklin gets set. And the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, gets away from the catcher, but he keeps it out in front. Shull has nowhere to go. Count evens up 1-1. Franklin throw to first. Not in time. Shull getting back there again. And the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right to first. Throw to second is in time. Relay. And that is a double play, ladies and gentlemen. 2 down, bases cleared now. That's going to bring Fisher up to the plate. Fisher coming up now. Bases empty and 2 down. See if he can get things restarted here in the bottom of the fourth. Takes that one for a strike at the knees. Count 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch. Outside for ball one. Count is even at 1 apiece. Franklin's 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So Fisher goes to 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Liner right up the middle, caught a little bit of Franklin's glove. Not enough. Slowed it down just enough that someone was able to get to it, but not with enough time. So on with a single, it was Fisher. So the Trojans with another hit and another base runner, but now with 2 down. It'll bring Coleman up to the plate. Try and keep this 4th inning going. Throw to first, not in time. Hogue warming up on deck for the Trojans. High for ball 1. The way these two starting pitchers are going, 1 run could do it today. 1-0 pitch. Check swing, taken for strike. Count evens up, 1-1. Throw to first, not in time. Morowski doesn't even try and lay the tag down. Just working to keep him close over there. 1-1 to Coleman. Checks his swing, takes it for ball 2. Franklin set. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled off behind us to the right. Count will even up 2-2. Franklin gets a sign, checks first, and he is set. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to third. Rogers up with it. He'll make the throw to second base. Get the lead runner for out number 3. And that retires the side. Trojans with a couple of hits, but they leave one stranded out there. Headed to the 5th inning, still no score.
All right, guys, listen up. This entire season boils down to 1 word.
Bundle home and auto.
But that's 4 words.
Not if you bundle them.
Bundling, just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
IRG Physical and Hand Therapy is the Northwest premier physical and hand therapy group, with over 35 clinics located throughout the Puget Sound area and multiple located throughout Everett. There is an IRG clinic located in a neighborhood near you. Our neighborhood clinics provide compassionate and individualized care in a friendly environment. The clinics use the latest techniques and technologies to achieve exceptional results. Head to irgpt.com to schedule your free movement screen today.
Moving on to the 5th inning, still no score. Trojans, no runs off of 3 hits. Edmonds, 0 off of 2 hits. No errors on either side. Clean game and a pitcher's duel going on here at Everett Memorial Stadium. 6, 7, 8 coming up with Snyder, Luke Morowski, and Rogers on the way. Pitch from Queen. Taken for strike 1. Queen set. 0-1 pitch. In there for strike 2. Quickly 0-2. Queen working a little faster than Franklin out there. 0-2 pitch. Misses quite a bit outside. Count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 to Snyder. Fouled off. Count will stay 1-2. Snyder steps back in. Queen is set. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball, that's going to get into the gap. No, it was going to be cut off by Coleman. Throw to first is in time. I thought it was going to sneak through there, but Coleman makes the slide and the throw for out number 1.
The batter, Luke Borowski.
Luke Morowski coming up to the plate. 1 down, nobody on. First pitch, strike 1. Rogers warming up on deck. Strike 2, count 0-2 on Morowski. The 0-2 pitch, foul. It's off the screen right above the Everett dugout. Count remains the same, 0-2. (0-2) pitch. Just misses for ball 1. Count goes to 1-2. (1-2) pitch. Fly ball into center. Bezizzo's tracking it, and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. That'll bring Rogers up to the plate.
The batter, Chris Rogers.
Rogers steps in with 2 down and the base is empty. Swing, foul ball off to our right. Count 0-1. (0-1) pitch. Foul off to the left. Count goes to 0-2 on Rogers. Rogers back in. Queen set. The 0-2 pitch. Up and in for ball 1. Count is 1-2. And the pitch from Queen. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down on strikes goes Rogers, and we're headed to the bottom of the 5th inning. Trojans coming up, trying to get something going here. Still no score.
We are Northwest Plus Credit Union. We're different than banks. We are a not-for-profit financial cooperative. That means we're owned by our members, not by out-of-state investors. We opened our first location in 1939 in Everett. Today, anyone who lives, works, or worships in Washington can be a member. Expect more. Experience local. Check out Northwest Plus Credit Union today.
I've always had a passion for writing in sports. Everett Community College has given me the opportunity to pursue a career in sports journalism that combines the two. The athletic scholarship I received, along with affordable tuition, have made it possible for me to run track while writing for the student newspaper. And my advisors have helped me stay on track to graduate and transfer to a university. I'm Aiden Lur, and I chose EVCC. Woo!
Bottom of the 5th inning, Trojans coming up to bat. It's going to be 6, 7, 8 on the way with Hogue, Burns, and Pulse. Still no score. Everett with 3 hits, Edmonds with 2. Neither pitcher really showing any cracks in their facade so far. Somebody's going to have to manufacture a run eventually. Franklin set. And the first pitch to Hogue. Taken on the outside corner for strike 1. Burns warming up on deck. The 0-1. Fly ball down the right field line. It's going to drop in fair. It's cut off over there by Dowdy before it can get into the corner. So Hogue is held to a single. The Trojans have a leadoff runner here in the 5th. Carson Burns coming up to the plate. The Trojans have a little something started here in the 5th. Throw to first. Not in time. Hogue dives back just under the tag. Another throw to first. Dives back again. Franklin leaning in to get his sign, and he is set. Another throw to first. And Hogue dives again. That's 4 in a row. And he's going to pitch this time. Runner goes. Oh, swinging a foul. Hogue had a nice jump out there. He was going to get second base. But he has to go back to first now. Count 0-1 on Burns. And a throw to first. Franklin steps back up, and there he goes again. That one caught Morawski off guard. He knows how important one run might be in this game, so he's trying to keep that runner over there. Bunt down the first base line, and that's going to do it. Only place to go is over at first. Morawski takes it back to the bag for out number 1, but Trojans have a runner in scoring position as Hogue makes it down to second base. So Pulse coming up with the chance to put Everett on the board here. Clouds still holding on to all their moisture, blessing us with a little bit more baseball here. Franklin checks second, and the pitch fouled straight back. So Pulse starts out 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Fly ball into center field. Not going to be deep enough. So Watterson makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 down now for McBride coming to the plate. If Cooper can get on, we're back to the top of the order with Bezizo warming up on deck. Franklin set. His pitch to McBride. Just misses for ball 1. Franklin set. The 1-0 pitch. Fly ball fouled on the right field line. It'll go out of play. Count evens up 1-1. McBride steps back in. The lefty's ready. Franklin is set. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Count goes to 1-2 on McBride. Franklin gets his sign. Check second base, and the 1-2 pitch. Low, and it bounces away from the catcher. Hogue is able to make it down to third base, so the Trojans have the go-ahead run 90 feet away. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th inning. And a 2-2 count on McBride. The lefty steps back in the box. There he is. Franklin getting his sign, and the sun starting to peek out from behind the clouds. And the 2-2 pitch. Taken for ball 3, and the count goes full on McBride. Best chance of the day so far for the Trojans right here with 2 outs in the 5th. Franklin gets a sign he likes. 3-2 pitch. Misses outside for ball 4, and the Trojans are going to have runners in the corners now. We are back to the top of the order with Bazizo coming up to the plate. Contrast out there with the sun beaming down on our ballpark and dark, dark clouds out to the east. We're going to enjoy the sunshine while we can. Franklin is set. Throw to first, not in time. Not really an attempt by Borowski to put the tag down. Go ahead run over at third base. And the pitch, outside for ball 1. Franklin gets a sign. 1-0 to Bazizo. Outside again for ball 2. It goes 2-0, and Conrad's going to go out and have a talk with his pitcher out there. No action going on in either bullpen, as both of these pitchers have just been clicking away. And we are ready to get underway again. Franklin leans in for a sign. Runners getting a little bit of a lead. And the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bazizo's trying to give that one a ride. Count goes to 2-1. Franklin set. The 2-1 pitch. Swing, got a tiny little piece of that, but the count will even up 2-2 on Bazizo. Franklin shaking one off. Now he gets the sign he likes. See what his choice was here. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Made a good choice. Trojans leave a couple stranded out there. And we head to the 6th inning. Still scoreless.
No one picks up a ball wanting to change the world. They want to escape it.
Unemployment, crisis. Everything is not how it should be.
They want to become part of something. That something could take them anywhere. They could make a friend, make the team, or make the league. They could break a record in Seattle, break some ankles in Brooklyn, or make a believer in San Juan. They could become a star, a superstar. A big donation, start a foundation, unite the nation star. They really could change the world.
We don't have a ceiling on how much we can improve our community.
But we don't have to wait until then. We can do it right now with a choice.
Go out and vote.
It starts with us as voters.
And getting out and voting.
Use your voice.
Voting is power.
To make a difference.
Right now, it's what's necessary.
Because you don't need to be a star to have a voice.
number 6 inning, Cole of Waterson. The batter, Logan Blank.
Outside. Excuse my leg. Not that ball. I can see it. I can see it. It's outside. The batter, Cole Morowski. Go. The batter, Blake Conrad. Big strikeout for 2 down. That brings Blake Conrad up to the plate. Fly ball and just able to get to it as Pulse. Over the shoulder grab by Axel, and that'll retire the side. Runner left stranded out there at third. Headed to the bottom of the 6th. No score.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie. Nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Going to the bottom of the second, still scoreless. Coming up for the Trojans, 3, 4, 5 hitters on the way with Davis, Fisher, and Coleman due up. Or pardon me, 2, 3, 4 hitters with Shull, Davis, and Fisher. And hopefully still Coleman coming up here in the inning. Still dark clouds out to the east and bright sunshine right here at our ballpark. Weatherman keeps threatening the rain, but keeps pushing it off by a few minutes. First pitch, ball 1. One-oh pitch. Skips in for ball 2. Shull steps back in. Franklin's 2-0 pitch. Fouled off. Count goes to 2-1. Taken low for ball 3, 3-1. Shull steps back in. Franklin set, 3-1 pitch. Inside for ball 4, and Shull works a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the 6th, and Trojans have a little something started. I'll bring Davis up to the plate. Nate Davis, taking his time, steps into the box. Franklin checks first and is set. First pitch to Davis, misses up and away for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Count evens up. 1-1 on Davis. Shull over there at first, his 3rd time on base. Fly ball, and that is going to drop right in front of a diving Dowdy. It's all the way off the fence. They're going to hold Shull up at 3rd as he whips around the bag and puts the brakes on. Davis on with a double. And the Trojans have runners at 2nd and 3rd with nobody out. That's going to bring Fisher up to the plate. Fisher has one of Everett's now 5 hits. See if he can get a second one right here. And we're going to get a median out on the mound. Entire infield's going to come in and get in on this one. No action going on in either bullpen still. Great try by Dowdy out there in right field on that hit as he went airborne trying to snag that one, but it was just out of reach of his glove. So it went all the way back and off the wall with Watterson swooping in to cover behind him. All right, meeting is broken up. Coleman warming up on deck for the Trojans. Keaton Fisher up at the plate, 1 for 2 today. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And now we're going to start seeing a little bit of action out in the Tritons bullpen. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Quickly 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Outside. Like Stewart warming up for the Tritons out there. The 0-2. Up and in. That should be the 1-2. Count evens up 2-2 now. The count even. Franklin set. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Fisher is down on strikes. 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. Still no score, but Trojans with 2 in scoring position. Micah Coleman with a chance to open it up here. Trojans just looking to break the seal on this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul. Just kind of an excuse me check swing foul. Fly ball into right field, and that might do it. Dowdy back, he'll make the catch, tagging up and coming in. The throw is going to go to second, and the Trojans are on the board with a 1-0 lead. So Everett with the lead. Give Coleman a sacrifice fly, RBI. That'll bring Hogue up to the plate. Runner on third. A little high for ball 1. Franklin finally ready. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Might have caught a little piece of it, but either way, it's strike 1. Count evens up 1-1. Action continues in the Triton bullpen. Everett, their bullpen, they've got a catcher in full gear, but nobody warming up. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back at us into the screen. Count goes to 1-2 on Hogue. Burns warming up on deck. He wants a chance here in the 6th. The 1-2. Outside corner, strike 3 called, and that'll retire the side. Trojans leave 1 stranded out there at 3rd, but they get 1 to come in. Headed to the 7th, it is finally 1-0 Trojan lead.
We are Northwest Plus Credit Union. We're different than banks. We are a not-for-profit financial cooperative. That means we're owned by our members, not by out-of-state investors. We opened our first location in 1939 in Everett. Today, anyone who lives, works, or worships in Washington can be a member. Expect more. Experience local. Check out Northwest Plus Credit Union today.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Yeah, right. Pepperoni pockets, an atomic brownie, cuckoo crusty.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch. You're the man.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Moving on to the top of the 7th inning, Trojans with a 1-0 lead. Edmonds is going to be the 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up, with Dowdy, Joyce, and Snyder on the way. Queen back out on the mound for the Trojans. Dowdy steps in. Queen's pitch. And that gets a piece of him. So the Tritons have a runner on here in the top of the 7th inning. And we've got some action going on in the Everett bullpen. All right, a little discussion between the third base coach and Joyce. I think we can expect a sacrifice of some sort to happen here, as Edmonds will try and manufacture a run to tie this back up. First pitch taken on the outside corner for strike 1. Hendrickson warming up for the Trojans in the bullpen. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Count 0-2 on Joyce. Snyder warming up on deck for Edmonds. Queen's pitch. Check swing, and they're going to say he did not go around. I was kind of leaning the other direction, but the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Foul. Over by the Edmonds dugout off the screen. Count will stay 1-2. Starting to get a little chilly here as the sun's hiding behind the clouds again. So both bullpens active. 1-2 pitch. Fly ball into right field. Hogue is right there to make the catch, and we've got one down. Going to bring Snyder up to the plate. One on and one down. Queen's pitch. Outside for ball 1. Queen gets a sign. He is set. 1-0 pitch. Fly ball, foul down the first base line. Just hooked foul into the Edmonds bullpen. Count is even at 1-1. Snyder set. Queen's pitch. Fouled back. Count goes to 1-2. Been a pitcher's duel all afternoon. Trojans getting a run on 5 hits and an error. Edmonds blanked on 2 hits, no errors. Check swing, and they're going to bring him up. Strike 3 called, 2 down. That's going to bring Luke Morawski. Morawski, fourth batter here in the 7th. Queen's pitch. Outside. Runner took a little jump out there, but he headed back. Count is 1-0. Throw to first. Runner back in time. Dowdy takes his lead. 1-0 pitch. Just misses that corner for ball 1. Ball 2, pardon me. Count goes to 2-0. Just getting darker here as the clouds come in. Outside, count goes 3-0. Queen is set. The 3-0 pitch. Outside again in a 4-pitch walk to Morawski. And the Tritons have runners at first and second now. Still 2 down here in the 7th. We're going to get a visit out on the mound. Everybody's going to come in on this one. At least everybody in the infield club. It's like no move happening just yet. Queen has looked sharp right through into till a little stumble here in the 7th, but they're going to give him a chance to work out of it here. 2 on, 2 down. And Rogers, the number 8 hitter, coming to the plate. Queen is set. First pitch to Rogers. Foul. Starts out 0-1. Queen getting his sign. Oh, 1 pitch. Misses outside for ball 1. Count evens up 1-1. Weatherman saying the rain could start for us here in just a few minutes. See if we can get through here. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to short. Throw to second is in time. That'll retire the side. Runners left stranded out there. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Trojans lead 1-0. We'll be right back.
Physical and Hand Therapy is the Northwest premier physical and hand therapy group, with over 35 clinics located throughout the Puget Sound area and multiple located throughout Everett. There is an IRG clinic located in a neighborhood near you. Our neighborhood clinics provide compassionate and individualized care in a friendly environment. The clinics use the latest techniques and technologies to achieve exceptional results. Head to irgpt.com to schedule your free movement screen today.
I chose Everett Community College because I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, and we are all first-generation students. All my sisters came here, so I'm following in their footsteps to pursue higher education while saving money. My advice to others would be to be proud for considering a community college, especially Everett Community College, because it's a beautiful, diverse, and inclusive campus that is really worth attending. Take your next step at everettcc.edu.
Seventh inning stretch going on. You're at Everett Memorial. Trojans lead 1-0 going into the bottom of the 7th, and a very, very light rain has begun to fall. Not enough to endanger our play here just yet. We'll be keeping an eye on it. 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up for the Trojans. Franklin back out on the mound. We're going to see Burns, Pulse, and McBride due up. Still action in the Edmonds bullpen, so they've got an arm ready to go if Franklin gets into trouble here again. First pitch, swing and a miss. Looks like he caught a little piece of it and fouled it back into the catcher, so Conrad's going to get a few moments as the umpire is going to walk the ball out to the mound. Edmonds' coach is going to come out, make sure everything's all right with his catcher, and he says he's fine. He took a foul tip back into the mask, but he's going to be all right. So the count 0-1 on Burns. Franklin set. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled back. Count goes to 0-2. Lights on here at Everett Memorial. Check swing. I'm going to say ball 1. Now goes to 1-2 on Burns. The Everett bullpen is silent now. 1-2 pitch. A little high for ball 2. Count evens up 2-2. Franklin set. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Burns goes down swinging. 1 down. I'll bring Pulse up to the plate. And the pitcher's back warming up again. Looks like the same pitcher warming up in the Everett bullpen. Question. Ball 1. One-0 pitch. Fly ball into left field. Blank makes his way over. Makes the catch for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. Like our sprinkles have turned back off. We are staying dry again for the time being. Number 9 hitter Cooper McBride coming up to the plate, trying to get things going here in the 7th. First pitch to McBride is taken a little high for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. Fouled back behind us. Count evens up 1-1. One pitch. Misses outside for ball 2. Count goes to 2-1 on McBride. Bezizo warming up on deck. Two-one pitch. Swing and a miss, leaving things up at 2-2. McBride back in the box. Franklin gets set. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the 7th. We're headed to the top of the 8th. Trojan lead 1-0.
Behind everything we do is a why. You can do it to raise your game or to raise the whole game. You can do it for your goal. Yeah, that goal. Or you can do it for the common goal. Hey, sometimes you just gotta prove you can do it. Again, and again. Do it to set the bar. Yeah. Set a record. Do it to set an example. Do it to break a sweat. Break a perception. Or do it to break free.
Sabrina Ionescu.
Do it to continue a legacy. Or do it to begin one. When you do it for your why, you can't be stopped.
Top of the 8th inning. Trojans lead 1-0 still. New pitcher out on the mound for the Trojans, A.J. Hendrickson. Freshman righty from Southridge High School, comes to us from Kennewick, Washington. Hendrickson gets his warm-up pitches in. Take a look at Queen's Day. Get my stats to reload. Wyatt Queen went 7 innings, gave up 2 hits, no runs, walked 1 and struck out 8. Excellent day for Wyatt. Hendrickson's first pitch is a ball, comes back with a strike to even it up 1-1. More action in the Everett bullpen. They might have a closer warming up out there. Hendrickson set, 1-2 pitch. Fly ball, and that's going to get in for a base hit. Well, the Tritons have a runner on here in the top of the 8th. Harb is warming up in the Everett bullpen.
The batter, Logan Blank.
So back to the top of the order with Blank coming up. Cole Morawski warming up on deck for the Tritons. One misses, low and in for ball 1. Both bullpens active. One 1-0 pitch. Ground ball. Just out of reach of Coleman. So the Tritons have a little something going here in the 8th. 2 on, nobody out. It's going to bring Morawski up to the plate.
The batter, Cole Morawski.
Morowski stepping in. Shows bunt, but pulls it back to take the first pitch for ball one. Throw to second is not in time. Still staying dry for the moment. A lot of rain around us. You can see it in pretty much all directions. Hendrickson set, 1-0 pitch. Pulls the bunt back again, this time taking it for strike one. Count evens up 1-1 on Morowski. Hendrickson checks second again. And a third time, and the 1-1. Throw to third, and they got him off the bag. Double steal was called, and, well, he had it, and then he didn't. Slid in under the tag in plenty of time, but Waterston didn't stop with the bag and went a little bit too far. And he is out number one. So one down, runner on second. Count 2-1, as that pitch was very far up and inside. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Count evens up 2-2. So Blank over at second base now with one down. Corner's empty. 2-2 pitch. Pop up, foul down the first base line, and it's going to be out of reach. Hendrickson makes his way back up on the mound. Peering over his glove to get his sign, and he's ready. The 2-2 pitch. Strike at the knees for strike three, and that'll ring up Morowski. 2 down now. Hendrickson is 1 out away from getting out of this little jam. Conrad coming up to the plate. 2 down, runner on second. Hendrickson gets a sign. Takes a little turn, looks at second base, and we'll start over again. Getting a sign again. The pitch to Conrad. Swing and a miss. Starts him out 0-1. Looking over that glove for his sign. Check second base. And the 0-1. Misses, a little bit up and in. Count evens up 1-1 on Conrad. Everett bullpen, standing and watching. Edmonds bullpen, still throwing. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Count goes to 1-2. Blank, the lead out at second. 1-2 pitch. Just misses for ball two. Count evens up 2-2. Hendrickson getting his sign. There he's got what he likes. Check second base and the 2-2 pitch. Foul ball. Count will stay 2-2. Sprinkles starting to fall here at Everett Memorial again. Transitioning quickly from sprinkles, I'd say, into a light drizzle. 2-2 pitch. Little nubber. It's going to stay fair. Throw to first. In time for out number 3. That'll retire the side. We're headed to the bottom of the 8th. Trojans lead 1-0. Be right back.
In the top of the 8th inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base.
Physical and Hand Therapy is the Northwest premier physical and hand therapy group, with over 35 clinics located throughout the Puget Sound area and multiple located throughout Everett. There is an IRG clinic located in a neighborhood near you. Our neighborhood clinics provide compassionate and individualized care in a friendly environment. The clinics use the latest techniques and technologies to achieve exceptional results. Head to irgpt.com to schedule your free movement screen today.
I've always had a passion for writing and sports. Everett Community College has given me the opportunity to pursue a career in sports journalism that combines the two. The athletic scholarship I received, along with affordable tuition, have made it possible for me to run track while writing for the student newspaper. And my advisors have helped me stay on track to graduate and transfer to a university. I'm Aiden Lur, and I chose EVCC.
Going to the bottom of the 8th inning, Trojans lead 1-0 in a little bit of a squall going on, I think we'll call it. Umpires and coaches are meeting to discuss whether they're going to try and continue or if they're going to need to take a little break here. Looks like we are going to try and get a little bit more baseball in. Top of the order coming up for the Trojans, Bazizo, Shull, and Davis on the way. New pitcher out on the mound for the Tritons is Cade Stewart. He's a redshirt sophomore righty from Roosevelt High School. They've been looking at the radar map and are hoping this is just going to pass. It looks like it might be a little bit lighter than it was 30 seconds ago. Stewart getting a few more warm-up pitches, and we'll take a look and see what Franklin's Day looks like at the end. Will Franklin pitched 7 innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 run, it was earned, walked 2 and struck out 7. Not for the big goose egg up on the board for Edmonds, that wouldn't be a bad outing as well. So Bazizo leading us off here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Rain still lightening up a little bit. Stewart set his first pitch to Bazizo. Swinging a ground ball right back at him. That caught a little piece of him. Not able to handle it is Rogers. Safe at first is Bazizo. And that's going to be a base hit. So the Trojans have one on here in the bottom of the 8th. Tight game here. It would be nice to get at least one insurance run added on before we head to the 9th inning. Shull coming up to the plate. Everything quiet in the bullpens. In fact, the Everett bullpen is covered now. First pitch, a little low for ball 1. Davis warming up on deck for the Trojans. Bazizo walks his lead out at first. Stewart set. Throw to first. Not in time. Bazizo gets back easily. And walks his lead back out. Quick check to first, and Stewart is set. 1-0 pitch. This is low and in for ball 2. Now goes to 2-1 on Shull. Two-0 pitch. Misses outside for ball 3. 3-0 on Shull. Just a steady drizzle here. Umbrellas are out all through the stands. Three-0 pitch. And that one misses outside. 4-pitch walk for Shull. The Trojans have runners on first and second. Nobody out here in the 8th. He's going to bring Davis back up to the plate. Nate Davis, 1 for 3 on the day. Quick little meeting between Conrad and Stewart, and umpire discussing things with the Edmonds coach. All right, we are ready to go. Nate Davis at the plate. Runners on first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. A little fake throw to second base, and we'll start over again. Trojans 1 run on 6 hits and an error. Edmonds, no runs, 4 hits and an error. Everett with that newly minted run being the difference up there. Strike 1. A little bit of action going on in the Edmonds bullpen again. Looks like Gillig warming up. Stewart checks second. And the 0-1 pitch. Just misses for ball 1. Count evens up at 1-1. Stewart leaning in for a sign. Gets one he likes. The 1-1 pitch. Outside for ball 2. Count goes to 2-1. Fisher warming up on deck for the Trojans. The 2-1 pitch. High pop-up. Going out is Murawski, and he'll make the catch. Not near deep enough for anybody to move. So 1 down. And that's going to bring Fisher up to the plate. Fisher coming up with a chance to get something done here with runners at first and second and 1 out. Coleman warming up on deck now. The drizzle continues. Stewart's pitch. Taken for ball 1. Runners getting their leads. The 1-0 pitch. Taken for a strike at the knees. Count evens up 1-1. Stewart getting his sign. That's one he likes. Check a second base. And the 1-1. Foul ball out to our left. Count goes to 1-2 on Davis. On Fisher, pardon me. Fisher steps back in the box. Stewart set. The 1-2 pitch. Runners go. Swing and a miss. Double steal is successful. Strikeout at the plate. So runners at second and third now with 2 outs. So with 2 down, 2 in scoring position, that brings Coleman up to the plate. First pitch taken outside. Ball 1. Coleman with an RBI, but looking for his first hit of the game. He's driven in the 1 run that the Trojans have. 1-0 pitch. This is outside for ball 2. Hogue is warming up on deck now. He wants a chance here in the 8th. Two-two pitch. Foul back. Count goes to 2-1 on Coleman. Stewart steps back up on the rubber. Two-one pitch. Just misses for ball 3. 3-1. A good eye at the plate for Coleman. Still action in the Edmonds bullpen. Everett's is quiet again. Three-one pitch to Coleman. Takes that one, strike across the letters, and the count is full, 3-2. Stewart set, 3-2 pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Joyce is going back. He gets called off, and it's going to be Dowdy that'll come in and make the catch, and that will retire the side out number 3. Trojans leave a couple stranded out there. We head to the top of the 9th. Everett leads 1-0.
For Everett in the bottom of the 8th inning. No runs on 1 hit. A single by Colin Baziso. No errors and 2 runners left on base. Score after 8 complete innings. Everett 1, Edmonds 0.
Top of the 9th inning. Trojans still in the lead, 1-0. 3 outs away from recording game 1 as the rain continues to fall. They're going to try and play through it here, at least finish game 1. Hendrickson back out on the mound for the Trojans, but there is action going on in the Everett bullpen again, just in case. Harb is back up, warming up, and the Edmonds bullpen, they're covering the mound.
Chance Dowdy.
4, 5, 6 hitters coming up with Dowdy leading off. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. Count evens up, 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Foul ball down the first base line. Count goes to 1-2. Umbrellas ruling the day now here in the stands. One-two pitch. Foul ball down the third base line. Count will stay 1-2. One-two pitch. Pop up. Hendrickson is going to be called off. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. 1 up, 1 down. That'll bring Joyce up to the plate.
Levi Joyce.
So no surprises so far as Snyder comes out onto the on-deck circle. Hendrickson set. His first pitch taken for ball 1. One-0 to Joyce. A little high for ball 2. A little chilly and damp out there. You might be having a little trouble getting a feel on the ball. 2-0 pitch. Just misses. I thought that one was in there. Count goes to 3-0. It's going to have to come right into Broadway this time. Catches the outside corner. Now goes to 3-1. 3-1 pitch. High for ball 4. And Joyce is on with the walk. 1 down, 1 on for Snyder coming up to the plate.
Now batting Mike Snyder.
First pitch taken for ball 1. Foul ball down the third base line. Count evens up 1-1 on Snyder. Hendrickson set. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball, and that is going to drop in for a base hit. Throw to third is going to be in time. Bazzizo throws a bullet to Burns. Nails a runner out at third base for out number 2. And most important, keeps that tying run all the way over on the bag at first base. Umpires going to reload with some baseballs. Bazzizo wasted no time in drawing a bead. Perfect throw over there to Burns.
Pinch running for Edmonds, Noah Albany.
Pinch runner out there, Noah Albany.
Luke Borowski.
Borowski at the plate. Right back to the pitcher. Underhand throw to first, and that is going to be ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Trojans take game 1, 1-0 in 8.5 innings. We've got another one on the books. We're going to have to see what the weatherman says about that, as I'm sure that we're going to need a little bit of break in between. If weather permits, say it'll be about 5:40 for the first pitch of game number 2, but we'll have to see if we got to wait for a little bit of rain to pass. So hopefully see you in about a half an hour, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, Trojans going out on top, 1-0. We'll see you in a bit, I hope.